is an elephant and donkey, both on shaky ground. But we got the truth and we gonna shout it loud. From the healthcare to taxes, they can't hide from us. With a wink and a nod, we expose all the fuss. Educating the masses with a smirk on our face, bringing clarity to the headlines in this crazy race. From the White House to your house, we cover it all, putting humor in the facts, we're having a ball. Oh no, America, let's get real and laugh, teaching you the politics with a little bit of sass. Current events and headlines that blow your mind, only on Oh No America you'll find.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oh No America here in the Garage. Thank you so much for being here. I'm your host, Nora, and this is Oh No America. Okay, so I had, of course, my trademark technical difficulties. I played the outro, which automatically ends the stream once it's played, instead of playing the intro, which then comes to me live. Okay, so fun. Sorry about that. But you know, it happens sometimes. It happens. But we have a breaking news. Breaking news. Matt Gaetz, nominated by Trump for Attorney General, has withdrawn his nomination. So let's take a look back here real quick on how this all started. Okay, so on the 13th, which today, guys, is the 21st. Okay, the 13th was last Wednesday. We're talking a week and a day ago. Trump made this nomination. He says, "It's my great honor to announce that Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida is hereby nominated to the Attorney General of the United States." Matt is a deeply gifted and tenacious attorney. It's hard to tell that with like no practicing of law. Trained at the William & Mary College of Law, who has distinguished himself in Congress through his focus on achieving desperately needed reform at the Department of Justice. Few issues in America are more important than ending the partisan weaponization of our justice system. Matt will end weaponized government, protect our borders, dismantle criminal organizations, and restore Americans' badly shattered faith and confidence in the Justice Department. On the House Judiciary Committee, which performs oversight of the DOJ, Matt played a key role in defeating the Russia hoax, it's not a hoax, and exposing alarming and systematic government corruption and weaponization. He's a champion for the Constitution and the rule of law, and then there's just a ... There was never anything else. So now, the breaking news story, it's being covered by every news outlet, okay? But this is AP's, the Associated Press's report. Republicans, this was 17 hours ago. 17 hours ago, because we know Matt Gaetz has been under investigation by both the Department of Justice and the House Ethics Committee, okay? The Department of Justice decided not to pursue charges, okay? And then 17 hours ago, House Ethics Committee Republicans voted Wednesday night against releasing the panel's long-running investigation into President-elect Donald Trump's nominee for Attorney General, former Representative Matt Gaetz, the top Democrat on the panel, said, okay? So Republicans voted that down so that they would not release the findings 17 hours ago. The outcome, however, is only a temporary reprieve for Gaetz, who faces allegations of sexual misconduct as he works to personally secure his embattled nomination to be the nation's top law enforcement official. The House panel expects to meet again on December 5th to reconsider releasing its findings. Okay, guys, today's the 21st. They were going to reconvene on the 5th, 2 weeks from today. They were going to reconvene to figure out whether or not they were going to release these findings, okay? That's just literally 2 weeks, okay? There was no consensus on this issue, said Representative Susan Wild of Pennsylvania, the panel's ranking Democrat, who said the vote fell along party lines on the evenly split committee. Okay, so the Democrats voted release it. The Republicans were like, no. But there was no majority, right? The standoff comes as Trump and Gaetz are digging in for potentially lengthy, brutal confirmation fight ahead. Gaetz met privately for hours Wednesday with Republican senators who've heard questions about the allegations and will be considering their votes on his nomination. Trump has in Gaetz a valued ally. As we know, he has never once wavered from his support of Trump, not for 1 second, who's bringing wide-ranging proposals to rid the Department of Justice of those perceived to have weaponized their work against the president-elect, his allies, and conservatives in general. And then we get this announcement from, where did it go? Here we go. This is just now 31 minutes ago. I greatly appreciate the recent efforts of Matt Gaetz in seeking the approval to be Attorney General. He was doing very well, but at the same time did not want to be a distraction for the administration, for which he has much respect. Oh, so where did my other... This was, yeah, that was that one. We did that already. Did not want to be a distraction for the administration, for which he has much respect. Matt has a wonderful future, and I look forward to watching all of the great things he will do! Exclamation point. Matt Gaetz announced his withdrawal on Twitter, on X. I had excellent meetings with senators yesterday, which is confirmed by the AP report we just read. I appreciate their thoughtful feedback and incredible support of so many. While the momentum was strong, it's clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition. There's no time to waste on a needlessly protracted Washington scuffle. Thus, I'll be withdrawing my name from consideration to serve as Attorney General. Trump's DOJ must be in place and ready on day one. I remain fully committed to see that Donald J. Trump is the most successful president in history. I will forever be honored that President Trump nominated me to lead the Department of Justice, and I'm certain he will save America. Okay, so this is just another article confirming that. Like I said, it's literally in every. This is the Hill. This is the the publication that talks specifically about Congress. Now, let me say this about that. So what we have here, and I have to look something up, so I'm going to look that up while I get you guys back over here. What we have here is an interesting conundrum. So Matt Gaetz basically retired from his House position, from his congressional seat in the House of Representatives, because he got nominated by a miracle for the Attorney General position with literally less than 3 years of practicing law, no real big cases or anything under his belt to suggest that he is some powerhouse, legal person who should be in that position. Okay. But even scarier, okay, is that now that he resigned, his House seat is open, right? So we have a House vacancy, but what people are calling for now, because he can't just jump back into his House seat, he already resigned. But what could happen, right, is don't forget, let me just pull this up here. So don't forget that one of the key senators from, and we haven't gotten to this on our Trump picks thing, Marco Rubio has been nominated for Secretary of State. Okay, so we could have a complete do-si-do situation. Matt Gaetz left the House, okay, because he was going to become Attorney General. Now he's withdrawing from the Attorney General seat, and Marco Rubio's Senate seat is going to be open. Governor DeSantis could put Matt Gaetz in Rubio's Senate seat if Rubio is confirmed by the Senate to be Secretary of State. Okay. So this is wild. That would still have Matt Gaetz in Congress, but in a more powerful position in the Republican-dominated Senate, where he could be a louder advocate for the Trump agenda and all of that. So they still don't know. There's 10 Congress people right now that have possession of the Matt Gaetz investigation. So far, it hasn't been totally leaked. But that is what I think is going to happen. I think now that Matt retired from, I think this was the easiest way to get Matt Gaetz in the Senate. Let's be honest, because everyone who saw this was like, this is a joke. This man is under federal criminal investigation. Okay. And there's no way he can become the attorney general, right? Like it's too highly classified of a position for somebody who's under that type of investigation to just be put into. Okay. So him withdrawing while the heat's on right before this report is set to drop, right? And if somehow the Republicans can convince one Democrat on that committee to just be like, let's just not release it. Okay. Like, let's just let it go. That will seal the deal for Matt Gaetz. And even, let's be honest, even if the report gets released, okay, nobody's going to care. The DOJ dropped it. Okay, don't get me started about the DOJ right now. I don't even know why Trump is like threatening to remove Merrick Garland. As far as I'm concerned, he's the most ineffective, attorney general we've ever had in that position. But he doesn't like Trump, so we got to get rid of him. He's been doing some investigations into that man, but it's like, really? It's taken 8,000. I feel like the woman at the end of Titanic. It's been 86 years. So that's, guys, this is breaking. This is all developing. This is what we know right now. Matt Gaetz has withdrawn. A lot of people are all up in the air about it. They think he shouldn't have. If you look at his Twitter feed, the responses to his post are interesting. So this is the thread underneath, right? DeSantis needs to nominate you for senator. This is where this idea is coming from. The public are in this and they want this to happen. Make sure DeSantis lets you fill Rubio's Senate seat, right? You're an American hero. Retake your seat in Congress. We need you. You're still technically the representative elect. Nobody loves America more than you. We want you, Matt, to lead the DOJ. We gave Donald J. Trump a mandate and he chose you, right? These are what MAGA supporters are saying, right? This guy thinks that this guy would be I don't know anything about this man. See, now this one person, now you're just making yourself look guilty or cowardly, like one person in the dark here. I just want to see what the 15 responses are to this person's tweet. The corrupt DOJ dropped the case. He's both and he knows it. Guilty of what? They threatened him. He is guilty. And then this person showing the PayPal and Venmo receipts. Yeah. Yeah. The PayPal and the Venmo is kind of really damning. You paid young girls for being awesome and just cuz. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. Being my friend. $250 for being my friend. Does somebody want to pay me $250 for being their friend? Being their friend. This is, yeah. And Best Coast Life, you are 100% on the money here. 100% on the money. If Matt gets charged with sex crimes, Trump can just pardon him. Yeah. Yeah. Can the Senate refuse to seat him? I don't know. I have to look up the procedural stuff on that. I believe if the governor nominates him, I don't know if they have to take him or not. Yeah. So this is, guys, this is interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on. I just wanted to get this breaking news to you. Hot off the press. Do you guys have any other questions before we go? Because I have to finish hanging this wallpaper, y'all, and get my shelves and stuff back up. And because that came in late yesterday. So, but I will see you guys a little bit later. We'll see what else develops today. This is going to be... I think today is going to be a wild Thursday, so we'll stay on top of it, and we will let you know more once we get some more info. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, even though the first stream kind of booped itself out of existence. If you're on the replay crew, thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
There's an elephant and donkey both on shaky ground, but we got the truth and we gonna shout it loud. From the healthcare to taxes, they can't hide from us. With a wink and a nod, we expose all the fuss. Educating the masses with a smirk on our face, bringing clarity to the headlines in this crazy race. From the White House to your house, we cover it all, putting humor in the facts, we're having a ball. Oh no, America, let's get real and laugh, teaching you the politics with a little bit of sass. Current events and headlines that blow your mind, only on Oh No America you'll find.